The United Nations continued calling on Ethiopian authorities to release its employees who are still being detained over what Addis Ababa said is a breach of the state of emergency rules. Authorities at the Foreign Ministry told us the federal police has already released most UN workers arrested after the investigation was completed. The case for the rest of the detained suspects is being handled by the security team formed under the state of emergency. Ethiopian officials have reiterated anyone either belonging to the UN or AU who breaks the nation's law will be held accountable. On the other hand, war continues in the north, especially in the Amhara and Afar regions. We have received reports from the government source that TPLF forces are losing strategic locations to the ENDF.
An organized militia, the youth of Amhara known as Fanos, the Oromo Tribe Militia and the brave National Defense Force, as well as our Air Force, are repelling the blindly marching rebel force. They have now started a strong offensive, finishing their defensive works. Due to that, the town of Kemise is under a roundup by our forces. This is because people have responded to the government's call to defend their nation.
It has been quite some time now since Ethiopia declared a state of emergency to, quote, better secure the country. Life in Addis Ababa and other major cities remains normal.
We're going to school and everything is going peacefully, as we can see. And we didn't see anything new since the state of emergency. As I told you, everything is going well. Everything is going as normal and as before.
Since this state of emergency, we are better defending our country following the war waged against it. It's peaceful here, and we have continued supporting the government's effort at the war front. We consider this a necessary step for our security, and we have to prepare for anything needed to maintain our sovereignty.
As the war continues, the humanitarian situation in the north remains worrying. Humanitarian agencies have warned that this needs to be addressed as soon as possible to avoid any catastrophe. Meanwhile, the UN has released $40 million towards Ethiopia's humanitarian assistance efforts, part of which is meant for the northern region where conflict still rages on. Grumjara CGTN, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.